Tell you what, Kevin, the noise that was here was fast, and it was specifically the Honda engines that were fast here on Fast Friday. Kenny Moore, the Colts, waving the green flag on the start of practice today. Great way to start the action off here on, as Kevin said, a beautiful sunny Friday at the corner of 16th and Georgetown. And here we are back in Gasoline Alley as we've wrapped up the fourth day of practice. They boosted the horsepower. The speeds went way up today. 233 miles an hour was the hot lap of the day. We'll show you some of the other numbers here in just a moment. Looks like 231 is probably where we're headed for a pole speed coming up by the time we get to that Fast 9 shootout on Sunday. Take a look at some of the action from the day, though. The last couple of days that we were here, we talked a lot about teams working in groups, working on race setup. Today, the exact opposite of that. It was all about guys trying to get out and find a clean four-lap run, really to simulate qualifying as closely as they could to what we will see on Saturday, and then ideally for that top 9 to come back out here again on Sunday to do it again. The heat and the wind, though, are going to be a couple of big factors when we get into it on the weekend. As for the speeds, one of the numbers we looked at are what's called the no-tow laps. Guys that got out got a chance to run by themselves the single car fast lap. Alexander Rossi put up the top numbers of those. All of these guys on this quick six over 231 miles an hour. We would point out that Scott Dixon had the overall fastest lap of the day at 2:33, and not on this list was Marcus Ericsson, who had the fastest four-lap average of the group, making a simulated qualifying run. Again, a lot to handle on this, and a lot of the work that'll be done back here will be overnight. There's a lot of math and engineering that gets involved in this. Bottom line, when they get out here at noon tomorrow, the qualifying draw that's taking place, the earlier numbers, the cooler part of the day before this track heats up will be a very big deal from noon to 1 o'clock to about 1:30 tomorrow. What about the Fast 9 coming up on Sunday? Let's take a look back to last year. The 9 that were here, the theme of this particular group was that there were 8 Hondas, and Rinus VeeKay was the only Chevrolet of this group. By the way, Marco Andretti, of course, won the pole position last year. That number is going to be pretty close this year, around 231 miles an hour. Here's Marco talking about his week leading up to another qualifying session.
You try to make it to your benefit. You know, there's a quarter of the field almost, and yeah, literally a quarter of the field.
Yep.
Of information there, and you just have to filter it correctly and make sure it doesn't overwhelm you.
So here's how it goes. Saturday, everybody will qualify, get at least one chance, but can go as many times as you want. 10 through 30. Rows 4 through 10 will be locked in. And then when we come back here on Sunday, there's 2 sessions. The last chance qualifiers, the 5 slowest cars will go for the last row. And, of course, the Fast 9 will have that shootout for the first 3 rows and the pole position, that $100,000 P1 award that goes with it. The Borg Warder Trophy awaits the winner coming up on May 30th. Rinus VeeKay got a strong look at it today. He's here with his folks. Great stuff there as they were hanging out down ahead of practice today. And we will see. There'll be another face on that one, all coming up in 10 days' time. We will see who that will be. We'll see you back here this weekend. Time for another break. The news at 6 continues next.